Yo, hey guys, what's up? Hope you're well. Hope you're having a good day, wherever you are. Thanks for checking out this video, if you've clicked on it. Straight into the topic of today's video, youth culture, or youth cultures. I've been thinking about it quite a lot lately, because I'd never heard that word, with two words, that term, until I think late last year. I must have been watching a YouTube video talking about the lack of youth culture or youth cultures, or rather youth clubs in today's society. Sounds like such a... And it got me thinking, what is youth culture and what are youth clubs? Because I genuinely can't remember being involved in anything that was classed as a youth club. I think of those kind of clubs as, like, I don't know, sports, or maybe venues, or just scenes in different cities where you can gather and just meet other young people. And I myself, being an introvert, I guess, I was not involved in all of that. And obviously COVID happened in 2020 and all of us went inside, and that's obviously still having an impact today. You know, a lot of us on our phones, screens, whatever, and part of my career involves being on those screens, you know, being on my phone constantly, or my laptop, which is in front of me, making these videos, which I love making, by the way, and, you know, using my different cameras, networking, just talking to people basically. But I just can't remember being that involved, other than with my music in some kind of youth club. I mean, I've been to a few gigs in a few venues, and I've seen, especially in Norwich where I used to live, that there is definitely a grassroots scene there, a really cool grassroots scene, with a lot of people involved that mingle and talk to each other and actually go outside, watch each other play their instruments, sing, and it's really cool. And it got me thinking, like, is there less of that nowadays because everyone's kind of on their screens, or has it not really changed? And, you know, social media is just another factor in that doesn't affect it that much, actually. I'm kind of rambling. I'm not sure if I'm making sense or not. But, I don't know, I just feel like the world is getting more digital, but at the same time there's obviously a lot of pushback on that, and people want to return, or at least I've been told, people want to return to, you know, physical media, CDs, DVDs, vinyl's already had a resurgence, you know, it has been in the past few years. So I think there's definitely a clash in that. Obviously, again, talking about COVID, a lot of stuff is shut down, like a lot of venues, pubs as well, where people used to go and meet. And obviously, stuff is more expensive now than it was, so I think it's more difficult for young people to actually go outside and spend money, and therefore meet other young people. So, you know, that's obviously having an effect. But I also think, on the other hand, as long as young people are aware of what's going on, and young people will be young people, as in they will be adventurous and they'll want to do new things and just create. And, you know, I don't think there's going to be any shortage of that despite social media. And I just wanted to talk about it, because it's been on my mind, and I just got to get my feelings out to the camera, I guess. But, yeah, I'm confident that youth culture, youth clubs aren't gonna, like, go away forever or significantly decline. Then again, I need to actually research, like, more about what they mean or what they were. I know they started in, I think, at least in this country, the 50s and the 60s, with mods and rockers, I guess, punk, if that's counted. But yeah, it's quite funny to see its progression in the modern day, and see where it goes. I hope this kind of video made sense. I mean, no, I don't really know, but yeah, that's the video. Just a lot of ramble and yap again. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.